Hello and welcome aboard the Ballytivnan Express, a fast-paced journey through a day in the life of Ballytivnan and how each of you impacts on getting a pen from polymer to patient. Let's go! Our journey begins at Abbvie, a planning and distribution centre based in the Netherlands, who obtain production forecasts and liaise directly with Ballytivnan Planning to create production schedule for the next 12 to 18 months. This allows accurate planning for the purchasing of raw materials from our various suppliers, including springs, bags, trays and resin. Simultaneously, during this time, supply chain inform finance of the production schedule, which enables finance to define the site budget that is available. Finance then allocate budgets to each department and work closely with each one to ensure a plus or minus 2% accuracy via latest best estimate. At this point, quality develop a batch pack in line with the production schedule. The role of quality is present from the very beginning of the process, and they are responsible for inspecting the raw material on arrival to ensure it meets the specifications required before being consumed into the commercial process. Once material has passed final inspection and has been received by the warehouse, it becomes inventory and now has a financial standard cost. Once a moulding process order is opened, the batch pack is auto-merged, approved and brought from QA to the operations Kanban system. The manufacturing process can then begin. The resins required are pumped from the silos through to the moulding production area, where the operations team follow the process instruction to produce the moulded component. The relevant batch information is recorded in the batch pack, including signature, logs, etc., all on SAP. Operations take in-process samples at regular intervals and perform visual checks. A number of samples are also passed to metrology, where they are measured to ensure they meet critical dimensions as per the relevant specification and drawing. A report of these results is printed off and added to the batch pack. Standard cost for the moulded component is applied to the product in SAP. Once the batch records are reviewed and approved, the QI status is lifted on SAP and they are now released and available for use in assembly. Supply chain open a new process order and a new batch record is auto-merged. Pad printing is where the detail in relation to the unique identifier of each element of each component is recorded and printed. Moulded components, tray and springs are called from the warehouse and brought to the assembly production floor. 4 moulded parts and a spring for the syringe housing, and 4 moulded parts and a spring for the firing mechanism. In-process samples of the finished assembly are taken as per the sampling plan and brought to the quality lab to test for force of fire, force to assemble and force to cap remove. Visual and dimensional checks are also performed. The pen receives its final standard cost in SAP as a semi-finished product. Based on the shipment schedule, warehouse create an STO or stock transfer order, and shipping, documentation and product proceeds to distribution centres where it goes to plants throughout the network. But it's not possible for this to happen on its own. Multiple support functions work simultaneously to ensure Ballytivnan and its processes are seamless and safe, while others are constantly moving the needle to drive Ballytivnan into the future. For instance, the site service department are the skeleton support system of the Ballytivnan facility. Every light bulb, flower, security access swipe, air handling unit, drop of water, heat and energy source is managed by site services, not to mention the impeccable EHS Zero Believe It, Achieve It program. Safety by choice, not by chance. The canteen services and the sustainability certifications. Human resource are the glue that binds the people aspect together, driving the cultural ethos and working with people to nurturing personnel progression and development. Also looking after recruitment to ensure Ballytivnan hire and select the top talent to drive the pipeline. S&T represent the R&D aspect of the business and map the progression from discovery to development, an exciting and innovative function. S&T use top-of-the-range technology along with a talented team of experts to challenge the status quo and generate exciting ideas. Projects link into S&T by taking the evolution of ideas from S&T and making them a reality by turning them into viable commercial product using validation, testing, tool manufacture and modification. Projects are lengthy and complicated. This team leaves no stone unturned to ensure robust testing of potential new product for our pipeline. Both teams work in conjunction with finance closely during this time. The Business Technology Solutions Department look after all of the site's technological infrastructure, including computers, laptops, phones, servers, cameras, software, hardware, telepresences and networks, as well as ensuring data integrity and safety of all information through high-level safety initiatives. Engineering is an enormous part of Abbvie Ballytivnan's makeup. As a medical device moulding and assembling facility, this department is at the heart and soul of the production structure, ensuring uninterrupted top-class equipment for first-class production. The engineering department is divided into 3 sections: moulding, assembly and metrology. The moulding department is responsible for the purchasing, validation and design of new moulds, machinery and equipment. They also support the maintenance and running of the machines in production. Business Excellence, or BEX as it's also known in the department, which focuses on our processes and procedures, the ways we work and how we can continuously improve, using lean methodology such as 6S, yellow belt, green belt and black belt. BEX strive to eliminate waste, streamline problem solving and improve communication through standardised formats and easy to follow processes. BEX ensure Ballytivnan benchmarked with industry leaders. Admin then look after the day-to-day running of the business via management support, employee assistance, event management, visitor coordination, PR and culture development. Together, the journey that Ballytivnan takes makes a real and impactful difference on the lives of patients. That is our ultimate destination.